Hi, Burton second graders. Good to see you again. And I'm back. Mrs. Delceg's back again, and we're doing our next math lesson. So last time we did 3 and 4 digit addition. So today we're actually going to look at 3 and 4 digit subtraction. Now that is again something we were working on before we left for school, and so we've been practicing doing subtraction. So again, we're thinking about strategies that we use when we want to subtract. One strategy I want you to remember is that when we're subtracting, a good way of subtracting is actually we call adding back up. So instead of trying to think about how we subtract numbers, if we start with the smaller number and add up, then we find the difference, or we find the answer to subtraction. So we're going to use that strategy as we do this. So again, we're at 3 and 4 digit subtraction. We're going to start with 3 digit. And so the first step, of course, is we're going to start with the ones. So we're still working right to left in math problems. And so we've got our ones place here, and we can see that we have 2 take away 6. Well, as we talked about before, if we have 2, we can't take 6 away from that because we only have 2. So the question is, do we have enough? No, we don't have enough. And so when we don't have enough, what we used to always say was, let's break apart a 10. Okay, so we're going to break it apart in pieces. So we're going to need to borrow some numbers from the tens place to make this number bigger. So instead of being 2, what we're going to do is we're going to make it 12. And if you remember, what we do is we put 12 above the 2, and now we've taken 10 away from the tens place. So that's why we have to write a 5 here, because we've had 6 tens. We took a 10, we stuck them over here, and now we've made the number 2 12. Now, of course, 12 is much bigger than 2 was, and it's bigger than 6. So now we can do our subtraction because we have moved a 10 over to the ones place. So now the question is 12 take away 6. So of course we are going to, what I just mentioned as our first strategy, is we're going to count up. So we're going to start at 6 and count up to 12, and then we'll find the answer. So we'll all say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So our answer is 6. We've counted 6 fingers, so 6 plus 6 is 12. And of course, that's even a double that we would know. That's part of one thing nice about knowing doubles is 6 plus 6 equals 12. Alrighty, so now we have done the ones place, we're going on to the tens. So now you can see we're going to have to ask that same question again. We have 5. Ooh, we got to take away 8. If I have 5, I can't take away 8 because I only have 5. I don't have enough, do I? That's the question I'm asking. Do I have enough? So now we've got to go to the hundreds place, and we've got to get a number over there from the hundreds place. So we're going to do the same steps. And that's what's great about all this, is exactly the same steps that we've learned before. We're going to go to the hundreds place, and we're going to now make it 2 100s, and we're going to break it apart and make that number, not really, it's 15, it's 150 is what we're making this. So 150 take away 80. Again, we're going to start at 8, count up to 15, and that will give us the answer. So you can count with me: 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So our answer is 7, or 70. So 70 is our answer right here. All right, and now we just go ahead and take our 100s. Looks to me like we have enough. We can take 1 away from 2, or 100 from 200. So 2 take away, or 200 take away 100 would equal 100. Okay, so there's our answer, 176. Again, the steps are the same. Just like we've been doing, we're just going to keep it going into the next digit. Okay, so let's do one more. Okay, we'll practice one more. And starting in the ones, that's our question. Do we have enough? Can I take 7 away from 4? Again, 4. I can't take 7 away from there. So we're going to break apart a 10. Remember how we used to say that? So we're going to cross out the 2. We're going to make it, instead of 20, it's going to be 10. And now our ones place is 14. All right, so 14, take away 7. I think that we can do that. Obviously 14 is bigger than 7. So, and before I count, I'm thinking to myself, is there a double? Is there a double that I know of? 7 and 14. As I think about that for a minute, I'm going, yeah, I do. I know there's a double. 7 plus 7 equals 14. So this way, I didn't even have to do the subtraction. I know the answer is 7. If you weren't sure, again, you could start at 7 and then count up to 14. So let's double check, because in math it's good to check. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. It's 7. So we double checked and we're right. Okay, so 14 take away 7 is 7. And now we're looking at 10 take away, or 10 take away 50. Oh, we can't do that. 1 take away 5 isn't going to work, so we don't have enough. Again, same step. We're going to all go to the hundreds place. And we're going to take this number, make it a 4, 500 to 400. And then we're going to make this one 110. So 110 take away 50. Yep, I can do that. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So our answer would be 6 or 60. Here we go. And then of course the last one is our hundreds place. 400 take away 200, 4 take away 2. Of course it's 2, so our answer is 267. So as we did, as I talked about in addition, if you have a little piece of paper and you follow along with me, that is great, because now we're going on to 4-digit. Now if you noticed, I have written 4-digit numbers here. This number is 3,445. This number is 1,586. Don't be scared of big numbers. It's all the same steps that we've already done. So we're starting at the ones. We're going to ask that question. Do I have enough? Yes, no. If I don't have enough, then I'm going to go on to the next place and break apart a 10, or break apart 100, or break apart 1,000. And that will give me enough numbers that I can subtract. So again, we're going to start with the ones. So we have 5 take away 6. Well, we have 5. Can't take away 6, can we? Nope, can't do it. So we're going to have to go to our tens place. We're going to have to take a 10 and move him on over here and make 5, 15. So we'll count up and get our answer. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's 9. Okay, so 30 take away 80. Again, the question, what do you guys think? Nope, not enough? I agree, not enough. So now we're going to have to go to our hundreds place, and we're going to have to put a 100, so now it's 130. Do I take 130 take away 80? I think I can do it. So we're going to count up 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 5 or 50. The reason I'm saying 50 is because this is the tens place. So I'm kind of switched back and forth by just saying 5, but it's not 5, right? It's 50. We have to make sure that we're saying it right. Okay, now we're at the hundreds place. Oh, I'm looking at 300, take away 500. I sure can't do that. I can't take away 5 from 3, can I? Same thing. I can't take away 300 from 500. Same difference. Whether it's 3 or 300, 5 or 500, you can't take that away because this number is smaller than this number. Okay, so 3 take away 5. We've got to now go to the thousands place. All the same steps. We're doing the same thing. So now instead of being 400, it's 1,300 take away 500. Okay, so 13 take away 5. Again, I'm switching it around, but this again is the hundredths place. So let's count up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So our answer is 8. Okay, so, or 800. So here is 859, and then the last step will be the thousands. So 2,000 take away 1,000, 2 take away 1 will be 1. Don't forget to write your comma. Our answer is 1,859. Seems like a big number, but if you noticed, the steps are the same. Okay? Ask the same questions and get the same answers that way. So we'll do one more, a practice. Okay, so hopefully you got a piece of paper and you can do it with me. Okay, so here we are. 7 take away 8. What do you guys think? Not enough, is there? So you can't take that away because this number is smaller than that number. So we're going to make 7 into 17, and we're going to make 30 into 20 by putting this a 2. Okay, so 17 take away 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 9. Okay, so we have 9 here. And now we're looking in the tens place. Oh, again, I'm double checking. 2 take away 4. Not going to happen because 2 is smaller than 4. So we're going to have to go over here into the hundreds place. We're going to have to make this 120 instead of just 20. We're going to move a 100 over. Here we moved a 10 over on this one. This one we move a 100 over. So 120 take away 40. Okay, we're going to add them up. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so here we are. We have 8 or 80. Okay, it's easier just to count it as a single number, but in reality, it is 80 because it's in the tens place. All right, so here we are in the hundreds place. 200 take away 500. Nope, we just don't have enough. So now we have to go to our thousands. Again, same steps, same thing that we've already been doing. So 200 take away 500, we don't have enough. So we're going to go ahead and count up. So the difference, of course, in here is, or 200 versus 500, we have to make this 1,200. So we're going to count up to 12. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7. Okay, so our number 7 for 700. And you guys know the very last step, super easy, right? Now we have a bigger number and we can really easily subtract. 3 take away 2 is 1. Don't forget to write your comma for your thousands place. So this answer is 1,789. This one is 1,859. Okay, so again, I want you to go to MobiMax and log in to the math portion, and here you will find 3 and 4 digit subtraction. My students, if you would like to go to Think Central and go on to Go Math, and you would go into your part and stuff where you have your skills to play, and that's your library section. You guys remember that? Go into library, and then you also can find 3 and 4 digit subtraction, and you can practice there. So great to see you guys. Hope to see you soon. Everyone take care. We'll see you later. Bye.